Longridge was founded in 1938 by Harriet Rowland in her home on Old Longridge Road in Stamford. She wanted to start a school that valued children as individuals and recognized that children have different rates of learning and different learning styles.
Longridge School is unusual in that not only do we focus on learning, but it's learning in a kind and caring environment. And you don't always get that.
A lot of us at the Longridge School have made this our life's work because just as it's a wonderful place for students to be, it's a wonderful place for teachers to be.
¿Qué hora es?
We are a family. The parents are a part of the family. My students, I treat them like my own children. We are all friends. The principal is involved in everything, and every teacher knows everybody in the school.
When you're here, you know every student's name. It doesn't happen everywhere else that you can walk into a school and ask one of the fifth graders who the 2-year-old is, and they'll know exactly who you're talking about.
At Longridge, we have multi-age classes throughout this school because we recognize that many children, as they're developing their skills, may be uneven. It also allows the older students to be mentors to the younger ones, and the younger ones often learn very well from the older students who are role models for them too. And our teachers are very experienced to be able to teach to the range in the classroom.
When our little guys come to us, we want them to know that they are loved, that they are welcomed, that whoever they are is just fine. Our program is specifically not daycare. We are engaging the children. We're trying to move them forward. This is their first educational experience. They're going to be in school for a long time. We want them to think of school as fun, interesting, exciting. When they first come, they're doing what we call parallel play, but by the end of the year, they have moved into cooperative play where they're really interacting with their peers.
Nursery school is really important for young children.
Look how wrinkly that is.
At 3 and 4 and 4 turning 5, children are really ready to take steps away from their families to start enjoying some sense of independence, learning to pump on the swings, learning to write one's name, finally being able to represent one's idea in a painting. They're very, very, very exciting achievements.
Because I'm an early childhood teacher, I think it's the most important age, but it really is because I really see that development from not reading to reading by the end of first grade.
Ooh, this one you might like.
I mean, I love books myself, and to see children, so successful and enjoying themselves is just magical.
Here, let's get it connected. Let's put those two together.
We're really at the cutting edge of providing coding for elementary school children. This isn't something that you're going to find at other schools. Our teachers are very comfortable at looking at what children need and what children are ready for. We really are not interested in our students just using technology. We want our students to be creators. The energy in the room when they are working is phenomenal. Everyone is engaged, and it's really meeting the kids where they are right now.
I think the school today reflects many of Harriet's founding principles. She wanted to have a diverse student body.
There are a lot of different parents and children from different areas of the world. They bring a lot of rich experience. We strive to make sure that we have representation from all communities here at the Longridge School.
The motto with the children of our school is we're all friends in school. We also want them to be part of a learning community.
Ready, play!
We do teach good sportsmanship at Longridge. We do not score the games. It's for fun, it's for learning, and they never ask who won because they know that should be fun.
There is a sense of community. We all meet together on Friday mornings as an all-school assembly. We're not following a blueprint that says this is the way you teach a particular subject. We're listening and talking to the children and getting our cues from them so that we can take them on to the next step.
Whatever you feel like your classroom needs in order to effectively teach children what they need to know, you can do.
What did I multiply, Bradford?
I get to see at most 7 kids in a math class, so I can break kids up into little groups of 2s and 3s or keep them together as a 7 depending upon where everybody is. So you have the opportunity to really do one-on-one instruction. The public schools just don't have the luxury of doing that.
The goal of the music program at the Longridge School is to develop a love of music, but the curriculum closely follows the social studies and science programs in all the grades. 2, 3, and! They play instruments from countries that they're learning about. Everyone does a lot of singing and moving, and hopefully music is just something that they look forward to.
And your wire will go around this screw. Everybody comes to the science room so excited to find out what we're going to do next, and as everybody does here at Longridge, we try to put it in their hands, and we're really just there to present the opportunity for them. One of my main goals in science from kindergarten through 5th grade is that they never lose that sense of wonder.
We are so fortunate to have such a beautiful 14-acre campus. The children take nature walks. The campus is used by science classes. We also have beautiful playing fields.
I think that our campus is probably one of our most valuable assets. As more families find themselves in situations where children aren't able to just run out the door, play in the yard, play in the neighborhood, having our own neighborhood here, children are really able to see a lot of different wildlife, as well as just being outside, having fresh air.
There's a wonderful brook that we go to, look for birds, we listen to the sounds that are going on outside.
The teachers appreciate that to learn in the 21st century isn't really just about memorizing a lot of facts. It's about stepping back, looking at the problem, coming at it, and having 4 or 5 different perspectives.
This is the best decision that we have made for our children. What stands out most in a student of the Longridge School is their love of learning.
They're always curious.
They're very comfortable speaking to adults. I think it's the respect that the teachers have for the kids. I think there's a respect that the children also have for the teachers.
Here we are given the space to be creative and bring a part of ourselves to our curriculum, and that creates a joyful experience.
I think oftentimes families expect that their biggest dollars are going to be invested in the upper grades in college years. What I think we can help families really understand is that learning how to learn really starts in the very, very young child. Children spending time in a school situation, particularly one like ours, is setting those sorts of patterns and thinking for their whole lives.
A lot of these kids have been here since they're 2 years old, so you see them grow up. And there is a huge sense of accomplishment to have brought a child along. It's like the old Chinese proverb, you give a child roots and wings. At the end of 5th grade, they fly.
You see how everything has come together. You get a sense of where they're going to move on to.
This place has taught us to fight for what we believe in and never lose sense of who we are.
They become very confident public speakers. At graduation especially, it is quite something to see.
The Longridge School is so fortunate to have such wonderful, experienced, dedicated teachers. They bring an energy and exciting interest in learning.
I marvel at it. Watching the children, I learn something new every year.
I love talking with children when they start to express their thoughts. It's challenging, it's exhausting, it's demanding, but it's exciting.
You can't find another place like this, let me say that.
Even after 32 years at the Longridge School, it's new, it's fresh, it's different every single day, and we just can't be more thankful to have a job situation that we love coming to every day.
I think I have the best job in the world.
We're not just spending time,